Rain all fucked up. Talk about it's windy. I wanted to say it's bright in here. It is bright, 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 bright. I gotta figure out this YouTube shit. I'm not used to going live on this page. Maybe I should go to my sport page. I'm not too sure. I wanted to get this page back into the algorithm though too. This page should have been monetized. This page should have been monetized a long time ago, like on some real shit. This page should have been monetized a long time ago, yo. And only watch hours is stopping me. You know what I mean, we getting into the algorithm and stopping me with this page right here. A lot of shit going on with your boy, yeah. A lot of shit going on, yeah. I tell y'all. What's popping, YouTube? What is up? What is good? Tap in, hit that like button. Tap in with your boy Jersey Rich for a quick ass second. You dig what I'm saying? Haven't been live on this platform in a while. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, see what people talking about. Your boy really just getting up. You know, came on here this Sunday morning, see what's good with everybody. It's hard to get this page back into the algorithm though. Gotta figure out gotta figure out how to do it. Gotta find out different things I want to talk about on this platform and grow it and yeah, get to the next level on this page. Like get to the next level on this page. But what is popping, YouTube fam? I'm waiting to see if anybody pop up in this bitch. A lot of people I don't see on this shit no more. Another one. Salute. That's a odd YouTube name, but hit that like button. What's up with it? I'm live. Haven't been live on this channel in a minute. Haven't been live really in a while. Like I went live the other day, but it was just a quick live, really. 'cause I got a phone call, so I was probably live for like 5 minutes. If that, appreciate the likes. Yeah, open conversation, y'all. Like I said, you know how it is when I pop on this channel. We talk about a little bit of anything. That's why I haven't been live on my sports channel because I've been fucking with sports. My Knicks doing they shit. You know what I mean? We going to the Eastern Conference, so I'm proud of the Knicks. But other than like talking about sports all the time and shit, I like to talk about a variety of stuff. And this page right here, it's the page where I could talk about a little bit of anything. There's a lot of shit going on with the Diddy case, which is they finally really started that with the last few days. Cassie's been on the stand. There's been a lot of shit going on. Do you think Diddy has a chance of getting out? Because they trying to they pulling all the hoops. They pulling all the hoops out to try to get him with racketeering and all that stuff. Like they pulling out the hoops to really mess with homie. And I feel like if you got an organization where you got people living in fear, then I feel like that's what they getting him for. Like they fucking one because you got an organization like Bad Boy and people that's affiliated with Bad Boy that would do bad things to people on the strength of Diddy. You know what I mean? You say he's not getting out. I mean, there's a chance he could get out. Like they trying to get him with racketeering and all that stuff, kidnapping, whatever the case may be. Because I follow people that be in the courtroom. Because I even know that people can actually go into court or you can listen in. I didn't even know that. I've been watching some YouTubers that been like listening into it. So a lot of people heard Cassie's like her words while she was saying it. They heard her when she was on the stand. So the stuff that she was saying for what they saying and what the reporters were saying is like she's saying that she loved Diddy but was in fear. So her being in fear of I feel like that would be what will fuck him up in the long run. Because like I said before, like he using his organization as to cover up like the mafia. He was using like Bad Boy like the mob. Like where they do bad stuff or they're to get into your head. Like if you tell we do this to you and your family. So when you got money and power, you could be very scary. You think what I'm saying? You could be very scary with money. Money gives you power. Where power, you could do a lot of bad stuff. And Diddy used his money as power and to do bad stuff. You think what I'm saying? So it's just the weird shit that they said inside of the trial. The sexual stuff, the freak offs, all that weird stuff that Diddy was into. That's just I don't even want to even repeat some of the stuff that he was into, but like shit crazy. Like he was into some real freaky stuff. He a real naughty boy. He a real bad boy that like bad boys. That's all I'm gonna say. Because that stuff that Cassie was talking about was crazy. Then the drugs, I mean, it makes it seem like does he get people addicted to drugs? Because once you get addicted to drugs, you're not in the same mindset no more. You know what I'm saying? You're not in the same mind if you're addicted to drugs. So of course you're going to be doing things that you normally might not do. I mean, if you intoxicated and stuff like that and impaired, what I mean, like you dig what I'm saying? Like you gonna be doing dumbass shit sometimes, especially with them drugs that they was doing, pills and X and morphine, all this stuff they was doing. I don't even know that the name topics of the shit that they was even talking about. Like they was doing shit I never even heard of. Like, but really like X and this popping pills and I'm happy that they still with us, man. Like popping pills and shit, all that shit ain't good for your heart. All they do all that drugs and ecstasy that they doing and shit. There's a video. That's funny too. There's a video of Puff doing like coke, right? He was doing like coke, and I think it's the same time where he finally met Cassie, right? I wish I had the video. I could pull it up on my phone. But there's a video of him doing coke. Like he was really sniffing coke, and you see it in the video. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, BX Queen, how you doing, Queen? Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully everything is cool with you, BX Queen. How you feel about the Diddy case going on? I know a lot of people get tired of Diddy case every time you look on the news or YouTube and shit. People talking about that shit. Happy Sunday, happy blessed Sunday, BX Queen. Hopefully all is well. I haven't been like I said, I haven't been on this page. I've been on my sport page, but I haven't been on YouTube really just in a while. Like I just haven't been doing YouTube like that. But I was just telling the people that popped up in here, and there that I really do want to get this page back into the algorithm. You know what I mean? I definitely want to get this page back into the algorithm so I can try to get these watch hours. I got my sport page, but it's the same scenario. I need watch hours. Actually, on that page, I still need more subscribers and shit. But on this page, I already got the subscribers. I just need the watch hours. But I gave up doing YouTube, so I'm gonna, pop this page back up. Hey, Nikki Lee, how you doing, Queen? I ain't doing much, Nikki Lee. I'm on this page. You know, I haven't been on this page in a while. I figured I'm trying to get this page back into the algorithm so I can kind of. What's your sports page? Jersey Rich Sport Talk. So it's the same name, just Sport Talk at the end. Jersey Rich Sport Talk. I'm gonna be tracking the more of well, I'm gonna talk more about the Eastern and the Eastern Conference. You know what I mean, with the Knicks and the Pacers. So if you fuck with sports, I'm gonna be on that page talking about that. Just unfortunately, sometimes my schedule, I'll be missing the game, so I'll be watching highlights and but it'll just be a talk, a conversation. If you just like conversations, that's basically what the sport page is, conversations and shit. But it's my Knicks, so I got to talk about my Knicks. But I want to go live more on this page so I can, for the Queens, so I can kind of have a variety of different conversations. We could talk sports on here too, but this page is definitely a mixture of everything, just open topics when it comes to the regular Jersey Rich page. So hopefully y'all is well with you, Nikki Lee, BX Queen, all the queens out there. So YouTube be playing with the numbers. I'll be trying to have a conversation. We was talking about the Diddy case, um, Cassie being on the stand, the things that she said on the stand, the things that you think that will keep Puff locked up. Diddy, whatever the fuck you want to call him, Sean Combs, Love, nigga got like Matt Elias's. I don't know what the fuck going on with him. Hey, Miss Wanda, how you doing, Queen? I'm over here just talking. You know what I mean? Trying to build up a crowd over here. We talk about a little bit of everything. The Diddy case. I don't know why it just got dark for. I think my phone just be tripping. Talking about the Diddy case. A little bit of the Diddy case. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm trying to go back live from this page so y'all can definitely tap in a, a little bit more on this page, and we definitely gonna have open conversations. I want to start fucking with StreamYard again. If I can get this page back into the algorithm, I'll start fucking with StreamYard. But I said just open conversations. Maybe I can get the people that don't follow the sport page. I can start getting people back into the mix with everything. You know what I mean? So if it's me going live back on this page, and I'll go back live on this page too. Yeah, I mean the sport page, that's here and there because it ain't sports all like that on like basketball. Basketball about to end soon. Football, preseason be starting. You know what I mean? They in a summer camp right now. So other than that, open topics, y'all. Anything people want to say inside the chat? It's open motherfucking topics. I said that it's a quick ass live. I really just want to tell people like, well, I'm like, things that's happening. My location may be changing. Yeah, I appreciate Nikki Lee. Yeah, if anybody want to follow the sport page, Jersey Rich Sport Talk, you know what I mean? But like I said, if you just want to have like normal, open conversations where we could talk about a little bit of everything, that's gonna be back on this page. I'm gonna bring this page back. I'm just gonna be back on YouTube. I'm gonna try my best. So man, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on personally. Like I might not be in Florida that long. You know what I mean? I might be going back up north, make some money moves. Like there's a lot of shit that's gonna change. It'll probably better my content because I'll be able to do more stuff if I go back up north. That's a lot of shit though, because I still got a son down here and stuff. So it's a lot of personal shit that's been going on. That's why I haven't been like on YouTube. Haven't been in the mood for, you know how it is. go to personal stuff. Like I haven't seen Big B in a while. I haven't seen Big B live in a long time. I actually need to hit him up to make sure everything is cool. I haven't talked to Big B in a while. There's a couple of people on YouTube I haven't talked to where I might have to personally hit them up. You say you want to make a pic of me, and that's okay, Nikki Lee. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit Big. I got his personal number. I'm gonna have to hit Big B up. He might be a little salty because my Knicks kicked his Celtics ass and shit to do pretty much of the whole playoffs. So he probably a little bitter about that. But I gotta make sure he okay. Like I said, I've been going through shit, so I just haven't been on YouTube. There's just sometimes you drift away. Oh, I appreciate Nikki Lee. Yeah, you can. I don't mind. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm trying to push traffic on this page because people that just want to have open topics about stuff. Because not everybody likes sports. So the people that really rock with my page, sometimes it's very hard for them to stay engaged with sport talk. Like it's easier for me to have random conversations and maybe try to build this platform up on this side too, like get some of the watch hours going. Um, the reason why I stopped going live from this page, and I said it multiple times, is because YouTube was fucking with my watch hours. So I'm trying to see if they changed it. If they changed it where my watch hours are normally increasing watch hours, then I will continue to go live from this page. If I will continue to try to build this page up as much as possible. Um, just to have normal conversations. It could be a 20-minute, half hour conversation just to pop up here to talk about certain topics maybe that's going on the week. So, like I said, everybody hit that like button. Y'all, let's get some people up in here, have a conversation. Come build with your boy. Yeah, come build with your boy. Come build with your boy. I got some plans. I might be starting another channel, maybe with somebody. Because I always wanted to do like a co-host type of channel where it ain't just me. You know what I mean? I feel like YouTube is not fun when you do it by yourself, depending on what you're doing. Unless you're doing like food reviews and shit like that. This kind of YouTube shit I could do on my own, just talking to people. But shit, it's very hard to build your channel up when you just want to have a normal conversation and promote and build your thoughts on stuff. That's pretty much like what this channel is going to be consist of. Like me getting people's thoughts on different things. It could be sports. It could be like what's going on in Diddy case. It could be music. It could be whatever's going on just in the world. Like your opinion on the president. Like your opinion on stuff. You feel me? So it's gonna be a lot of that on this page. So if you were just into random conversations about stuff, it could be something I see on the news. It could be sport related, government related, just anything. Like let's talk about. I'm just here to talk, have a conversation. I know there's a lot of people that follow me that be fishing. You know what I mean? Like, let me know like where you fish at. Certain bait you may. I seen motherfucking use of marshmallow fishing. I even know fish like marshmallows. So I be watching weird content. You feel me? I'm into a little bit of like everything on YouTube now. As like a few months, like I be watching like a lot of different type shit. I be watching camping shit, fishing shit a little bit. A lot of food reviews, people that cook and shit like that. Like, yeah, I've been watching a lot of that kind of content lately. So I really don't even smoke no more neither. You know what I mean? Like I'm just now puffing on something. Like I calmed out smoking for like a month. Then I got me a bag and shit. Got back into it, but I'm about to cool back down again because this should be putting like mad mucus and phlegm all in my lungs and shit. So I don't smoke like I used to at all no more. And it's funny because if I go back up north, right, this shit legal up north. Weed is legal up north. Like you could just walk around and smoke up north, like New York, Jersey, and all that shit. You could just walk around and smoke. And the thing is, I'm trying to cut down smoking because I want to be like focused. I want to get to the bag. If I go back up north, I gotta get to the bag. Like it ain't gonna be like from day one. I'm already got a plan. You say you smoke too much. Make sure you hit that like button too, and that subscribe button. Yeah, like I used to smoke a lot. I'm in my 30s now, so I really don't smoke as much. I have nothing wrong with smoking. It just be fucking me up. Like sometimes it make me lazy, or I guess the bud I'm smoking down here in Florida, because I'm in Florida. Like the bud ain't all that good. You know what I mean? So like it sits in my lungs and my throat and shit's hard, and it builds up a lot of mucus and phlegm. So I actually don't smoke a lot down here, and it's too humid down here too. That might have something to do with it. It just being too humid down here, where I probably need to get back into like a atmosphere where the weather changes. I actually like seasons better than this. I don't like it being humid. Florida is very humid. If you ain't never been to Florida, it's very humid down here. Like I can't even tell you because y'all don't really know my skin color, but I'm a lot darker than I really am. Like for being down here, from walking and just being in the sun, just the humid, that shit cook you. Um, yeah. So the only thing I miss about Florida is the boys down here. The boys, calling the boys my sons. You know what I mean? That's about it. Like I gotta get to the bag, and that will help me do things for them and shit like that. And like I said, I only got like one real blood son, but I got another son I've been raising since he been around 6. So, that's my son too. You know what I mean? I got two boys. You feel me? So I see what happens though. But everything is going to be to benefit them, so I can get the bag. When I get the bag, they get the bag. So that's all I'm gonna say when they come to that. So, I might catch content from up north, you know what I mean, Jersey, New York area. You know what I mean? You might get some content from what my name is, Jersey Rich. You might start to get some content from there the way it's looking. So, and I'm fine with it. I've been trying to cope with stuff and shit like that, and being away from the boys and stuff like that is not easy. So it's something that I'll have to really get used to, so especially being like thousands of miles away and shit like that, and being in a whole different state, you did like that. So it's a lot of arrangements and plans, and probably traveling and shit. I will have to like do back and forth because I'm gonna have to come up and see them. I'm gonna have to come, bring them down to where I'm at, summertime. So it's a lot of arrangements and shit I gotta do. I mean, just get. I've been lived up north for 8 years. So going back, it's gonna be a lot because it definitely has changed since I left. So it's gonna be a lot of things of getting back on my feet normally. You know what I mean? Getting back into the mix with shit. So there's gonna be a lot of transitions that's going on in my life right now. So that's why like I don't mind taking this page on the journey with me. You know what I mean? Y'all probably get more of my real life on this page. More conversations about this random ass shit. You guys can also too put random questions in there. You know what I mean? Like what's going on with the government? What's going on in your state? I mean, I'm in Florida. The minimum wage is 13. I mean, they talk about 2016, they're gonna raise it to 15, but then after that, they might not raise it no more. Some shit. I'm like, yo, like you can't survive off that income down here. Like that's another reason why like this Florida shit is like trash. If I couldn't get into like back into the school boards and shit like that, yeah, I was gonna leave this shit anyway. Like this shit, yeah, the regular jobs down here are no brainer. They're no good. They're not really that good. Unless you doing like maybe Lyft, or if you got like mad plus hustles, then yeah, but you got really hustle, like hustle. You got hustle up north too. It's just a little bit more opportunities. Um, I ain't gonna miss like the snow and shit like that. Like going back into the snow, I ain't gonna like that shit for sure. That's gonna take me a long time to get used to that because I haven't been in snow in years, so I ain't gonna do good in snow for real. I'm not gonna do that good in snow. But what's popping though, YouTube? What is up? What is up? What is up? I just came on to have a conversation with the chat, y'all. Get some watch hours on this page. Maybe meet some new people. Come, the new ones that subscribing. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe. If you want to have a conversation, come chill. If you having a bad day, Like I said, I'm really trying to do this page more for people that just want to have normal conversations because I've been looking for that on YouTube. And it's kind of hard to find that. Like somebody that's like, damn, I wish this person just come on and a Pacific person that just come on. You like that's like vibing with this person. I vibe with this person. Like like I could. The chat is cool. That's kind of what I'm gonna build here. Like a consistent good chat with people that want to hold good conversations and just a mixture of different people from different backgrounds. I want more of a mixture on this page. People that's into different things, sports, fishing, like whatever you into, like drawing, cooking. Like I'm just into people that got different ways. A lot of people got the same kind of content on YouTube. That's in like the media circle. And I'm like, bro, I'm trying to see like everybody. I know people that fuck with cars. Like, everybody got like a little passion that I be seeing. So I'm trying to be like more diverse on this page. Like talk a little bit of anything. You know what I mean? I feel like this smoking should be phlegm in my lungs and shit. But I don't got nobody really in here conversating with me. I don't really got people in here conversating with me. I do appreciate the likes, but the audience do not stay. Everybody hit that like button, leave a comment, put something inside the chat. You feel me? Like I said, it was open conversations. I ain't really put that though, but I just said quick live. But I'm like on this page, I'm mostly going to do open conversations. I'm thinking about getting back into my shorts. I was doing like a music type of shorts on this page. I think I might get back into that because it was something fun I was doing. It was something just fun I was doing that was fun to me. So something I might just get back into to like kill time and what I mean. So keep a lookout for some of my shorts that might be coming out. Maybe soon. You know what I mean? Maybe in the next couple of days. I'll see how I feel. It's all about how I feel. But I do know like I want to like push one of these pages out. I told myself by the end before this year is up, I was trying to push one of these pages up. I might try to do both, but I do plan to go live a little bit more on this page right here, just so I can have more of an open conversation with people. You know what I mean? More of a network, a diverse network. You know what I mean? Than me just going live on my sport page, and I figured that I kick this up a little bit more. What up, YouTube? Anybody saying shit on here? Like I said, open conversations. Your girl. Salute. Hit that like button. I'm actually about to get off this live in a minute. Like I said, it was just open conversation. I'm trying to build with new people. If you got a YouTube channel and you want to just promote, you want to build, you want to have a conversation, please subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell. Like I am gonna be going like live on this page a little bit more. Like I said, I haven't been on YouTube in a while, but I plan to try to build up an audience on this page. So definitely come back through. Show love to the platform. If you got a channel, something you want to promote, I'm going to get back into that. Yeah, please no weird questions right now too. But yeah, I love God. I do believe in God. The higher power for sure. Definitely believe in the higher power than us for sure. Uh, but yeah, y'all, like look like a lot of my people done left and stuff like that. So look like a lot of my people done left. Yeah, so I'm about to get the hell up out of here, YouTube. Take care of some morning routines. And maybe I'll come back live on here later today. I'll probably come back live again just to have a conversation. So, do you want to be a big YouTuber? I want to connect with people. To me, it's not really about, oh, I appreciate the sub. Thank you very much. Do I want to be a big YouTuber? That's a good question. I wouldn't mind, to be honest. And the reason why, right? And I'll be honest with you, right? If I was a big YouTuber, I would use my platform to help more people out. So if you're somebody that really support my platform, it's hard to do everybody, right? But I would do more things to try to help more people out. Like if you wanted to do YouTube or do some kind of social media and I had an audience, right? It would be easier for me to get eyes on you. It'll just be up to you to keep that audience. So I would use my audience to help people out if I was a big YouTuber. So yeah, I would love to be a big YouTuber. It takes a lot of dedication and it takes a lot of people that just rock with you. That people that it's hard for me to find. Like I got people that like me, but the people that stay engaged with what I'm talking about is not as high. So I'm looking for people that just want to build good conversations, and then that will keep my lives going. If I had a flooded chat in here, I would keep the live going for a longer period of time. You know what I'm saying? When people that just want to have a good conversation. But yeah, I wouldn't mind being a big YouTuber. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I hope so. I'm not as consistent as I want to be. Just normal life stuff happens, and I'm not on YouTube as I should as much as possible because you got to get watch time. You got to build time. Unless you got one video that goes viral, and that's type hard to kind of do to really get into that niche. Hey Jess, that's really you, Jess. I gotta give you a wrench. Welcome to this platform. How you doing, Jess? What's up, Jess? You say you don't see my lives no more, Jess? I don't be live like that no more. I don't be live like that. Like, this not my sport page. This my regular page. Yeah, I don't know what I actually got to hit. I got to hit him up. I don't know what happened to Big B. He's been hiatus too on YouTube. So I have to hit him up like maybe on his phone to see if I can get a message back from him. Hopefully he's okay. I just hope that he's okay. So I'm gonna try to text him. And, if anybody else got his number, try to shoot him a text. That's why sometimes, like, sometimes it's good for us to have good friendships on here, just 'cause, we know what's going on with some people you ever heard from one in a while. That's why I do like to pop up in here sometimes. I just haven't been live in it. But tell him I say. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna look. I gotta find his number. It's in my phone somewhere in my feeds. I'm gonna try to shoot him a text today. Because I'm off, so I got some time. Try to shoot him a text. Try to shoot him a text to see if everything's okay. That's why, like, even though, like I said, I've been going through a lot of personal stuff too, so I haven't been live. But like, I'll be like tapping back in here and there. Like I was live on the sport page, and then I went live on this page like maybe like a day or two. But I keep getting phone calls and shit like that, so I haven't been live like that. Like this is my regular page, this is the regular Jersey Rich page. I'm trying to build the watch hours back on this page because it's just more stuff I can do. We still got like talk about sports on the sport page, and I might dibble and dabble on sports on this page, just for extra conversation though. But This is more like an open topic page where we talk about a little bit of anything. Okay, so more questions. Do you believe that you can be a big YouTuber one day? Yeah, I think I answered that. Do I think I could be a big YouTube? If I be consistent enough and I built the right audience of people that like what I'm talking about, you know, what I'm producing out on these videos, um, that just want to have a conversation that got the same mindset as me, then yeah, you feel me? But it's real hard to get that niche and get into that algorithm. But if you, I feel like if you got your own way, your own path, I feel like anything is possible. You feel me? Like I feel like if I'm consistent, if I put the work in, I'm consistent. I feel like I could be, but it does take having that right audience of people that rock with what you're saying. Yeah, we do. We need breaks for this sometimes, too, Chess. We do. We need breaks. It's not like we get really paid from YouTube. Actions, how you doing? Salute, salute, salute. How you doing? Salute to you. I appreciate Nikki Lee. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I've been okay, Jess. There's just a lot of personal shit been going on. Uh, with this the new job I got, I ain't really digging it. It's a lot of I might go back up north. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of personal shit that's been going on. I gotta make a decision with my boys. If I go back, they're gonna stay. Of course, they're gonna stay down here with their mom. But it's a lot of decisions I gotta make soon with things, and I'm trying to chase a bag, and I know I can get the bag more up north. It's a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? So I haven't been a lot. That's why I said I'm gonna use more of this platform, take people on a journey with whatever happens, and there's more to have open conversation with any topic. You feel me? Like I said, it could be government, it could be what's going on like in your state, sports related, like anything. We talk about a little bit anything on these the regular Jersey Rich page. Yeah, I appreciate it, Jess. Like I had good jobs down here in Florida. It's just lately the jobs down here are not good. You know what I mean? It's doable to pay bills and stuff like that to finesse it, but it's just other stuff. It's not really just like the job. It's a lot of other personal shit that people did that I'm just starting to realize and I ain't fucking with. I'm like, nah, people did some shady shit to me down here and shit. So what I mean, it might be best. I could probably get what I'm looking for if I would go back to just back up north. Of course my sons is holding me back down there, of course. You know what I mean? But the situation ain't like what it used to be. It's not like how it is. It's kind of preventing me from progressing. So I got to be the best version of myself for them. So that's you say you over sports. Oh man, you're a girl. I appreciate it. Make sure you come back to the channel, show some support. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, the Lakers didn't make it. Boston. I thought Big B was high because Boston was getting spanked by the Knicks and shit. So, but he was gone. I guess way before that. Um, yeah, I miss him going live though. Like, there's certain people I look forward to going live, and like, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, yeah, I because they got spanked by the Knicks and shit. Knicks going to the Eastern Conference. I mean, salute to my Knicks. We did. I think Cavs is out. You know what I mean? So a lot of the sport fans, their teams is out. Sorry, sorry, Jess. You know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of the sport teams, like my team's still in right now. So we got the Pacers coming up 21st, I think, right? First game, Eastern Conference. So. Let's see. Let's see. We've been doing. We played good against them in the regular season. So let's do it again. Let's see if we can pull this and get to this championship. If the Knicks can get to this championship, like get into the conference. They haven't done that in 25 years. They haven't done that in 25 years. So just get into the Eastern Conference. It's like, damn, they got to the Eastern Conference. Like, it's definitely a big accomplishment over the years. Oh yeah, everybody bad. And you know me, I've been rocking with the Knicks all day. I will put my cover on the back of my page. I should do that shit real fast. Or even though this ain't my sport page, but I should rock my Knicks. You know what I mean? Like I should rock my Knicks a little bit. Like I should rock my Knicks in the background a little bit. It's not my sport page though, but after the Knicks win, it was a good win too. Was a blowout. Pause. Pause on that. Pause on that. Pause on that. Some people are confused that this is my sport page. This ain't my sport page. Oh shit. Now that's disrespectful. He was a Laker fan and now he bounced to the Knicks. So hell nah. I don't like bandwagon people like that. I've been and I always like the Knicks. I never really had always had like a top team. Like I guess with Kobe playing, like I go with the top players I like. Yeah, I got certain players I like. It's not the franchise, but in the last few years, I became a Knicks fan. Like the last 3 years, I feel like I've been fucking with like the Knicks. You know what I mean? Like I was always somebody that just liked certain players. I never just liked the franchise. And Knicks, the coaches and just a lot of shit that they did after the years. You know what I mean? They couldn't get to the chip. But this right here is a good squad. Like how they run in the Knicks franchise right now is what I'm fucking with. That's one of the reasons why I stopped being like a Jet fan like that because I ain't like the moves the Jets was making. It wasn't like we didn't want to be fans. It's just more like, yo, you doing dumb shit. It's just like if somebody keeps doing dumb shit after a while, you're gonna get tired of somebody keep doing dumb shit. And even that's with teams. You're like, come on, you keep doing dumb shit every year, every year, every year. It's been this many years and you keep doing the same shit. Like you're not learning. So that's you get discouraged with those teams like that, like a Jet fan. You like, man, you ain't winning shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, you ain't. Yeah, if you're a loyal fan, then that's another thing. You gotta. I feel like you might as well just rock with your team and be loyal to your team. Don't become no bandwagon. I don't like people that be the bandwagon crews. Cause I'm like, was nobody rocking with the Knicks? Everybody know I rock with the Knicks, right? Since I've been on YouTube, people now know I rock with the Knicks. So it ain't like I've been bandwagoning, even if the Knicks looks like lost last year in the playoffs and shit. Like, yeah, before that, you know what I mean? But the Knicks just built good pieces. I just liked how they set it up with OG, Hart, you know what I mean? Towns. I just like the whole Bridges, like just the whole mixture of the players that they got, to accommodate each other is amazing. But yeah, them bandwagons just man, I don't That's one thing I don't rock with right there. Some bandwagons. Say rock with your team, be loyal to your team, be dedicated to your one team. Don't be flip flopping. You remind me of Mace. If anybody watched the It Is What It Is show, Mace is always bouncing from team. That's what Mace does, but that's his character on the show. You know what I mean? He ain't loyal to a team. He go with the flow. That shit funny as hell. Mace be fun. I don't know if anybody watched that show. It is what it is, but that shit funny. I'm actually gonna start talking about certain shows like that I watch. I might like include that into like my YouTube channel and say like, do you watch this? No, what YouTube channels do you guys watch? And like I said, I watch It Is What It Is a lot. That's one of like my routine shows that I watch. And like I said, Mace is a real character on that show. If y'all pay attention to that show, oh Wallow and all of them, $1 million worth of game. Yep, I don't watch a lot of that. I need to actually. There's episodes that I be telling myself I need to watch, like a lot of the interviews and stuff. I do be watching them, like doing their separate stuff, like Gilly and all of them. Like I do be watching their individual stuff, like they channels and shit, their YouTube. Uh, Not a lot of their YouTube, but more like their Instagram and shit. I be seeing Gilly and shit doing his sports shit. He be around everywhere. Everybody hit that like button. I definitely appreciate it. You got drink champs and yeah, I fuck with Nori, Yup. And Coach Prime stuff. Oh, you show a lot of Deion Sanders, like his son. So you probably messed with his son's media. What's it like? Well off media, some shit like that. I forgot what it's called. Well off. If I'm not, I forgot the name of his son's YouTube. I'm subscribed to it, but it slips my head. But I know his son, Deion Sanders Jr., does a lot of the media for Prime. Okay, it's some pretty some stuff. Okay, yeah, yeah, Coach Prime. Yeah, that was a big on there. So I didn't even cover that stuff like the NFL draft, none of that. I didn't even like cover that like the whole the prank call with his son, them fucking with Shador Sanders, just fucking with the whole Sanders family. You know what I mean? Like that whole league, the NFL did some dirty shit to the Sanders family. I don't give a fuck. There was no way that he should have Shador would well, he went like the sixth round, shit, fifth round, 144 pick. Like, come on now. How the fuck his stats if they don't equal up to what he did in college? That don't make no sense. Like players that people know that he better than went before him. Like that was just disrespectful in my eyes. I'm like, man, that was just y'all just want to make an example out, and I'm noticing that shit a lot now with sports. They be trying to. It's just more want to make an example out of people. Yeah, they want to make an example out of people. White man doing to black man. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Shit's crazy. Shit is crazy. Yep. But what else is going on YouTube? Everybody hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I definitely went live longer. Like I said, I stay live longer on this page when you want to have a conversation. People pop up. I stay live on here. Definitely appreciate Nikki Lee, pushing people this way to this platform by subscribe to the channel with that notification bell. I'm just trying to see if I can build these watch hours up back on this page. Like I said, random conversations, good conversations, so that we be having on here. Like I said, we gonna talk about this a lot of shit. So if you just enter like what's going on in media, what's going on with a lot of different shit, we gonna talk about it. Started off talking about the Diddy case and Cassie being on the stand and all that shit, and the nonsense and all the shit that she was saying that Diddy liked. Shit, crazy. It's just how they just broadcast that shit. They just really try to fuck up his reputation. Like they just the whole world just on this whole Diddy case stuff, and it's a lot of other shit going on in the world. We worry about some Diddy case and shit. Like I mean, like I don't know. Like I said, if you run an empire and your empire becomes like a gang and like the mob, then yeah, you're gonna do some time. I'm not saying that he's gonna do time. He's been doing time already. He's been in there. And this not this probably considered dead time because you're not even like convicted. You're not even you know what I mean? Like you just sitting. You just sitting there. That's the worst shit. When they got you just sitting there. You know what I mean? When they got you just sitting there before your trial, you sitting there like months, just rotting, sitting there months, just wondering. And then they say that you convicted and said that you got to really do the rest of the time. So I'm like, you've been locked up a minute, just doing dead time. Like that's that shit. That's that's the shit that fuck you up. I'd rather just go and do the time than sit there. I'm like, nigga, fuck, just let me do the time real fast. That trial shit, I feel like that shit make that shit longer because then you gotta sit, you can't make bail. Like Diddy, they ain't want to give him no bail, none of that stuff. They like, we know you could pay for bail. Like that's too easy. No, you get no bail. Like they made that shit. What's up, your girl? I'm glad you came back. Salute, salute to you. Salute. Yeah, so it's a lot. It's been a lot, y'all. Yeah, much respect, much respect, much respect. Like I said we just here to have a conversation, get these watch hours. Um, talk to the YouTube family, build with new people. Like I like to see new people on here. So hopefully I see you guys every time I go live. I'm gonna be more consistent with going live on this page. So if y'all just like a page just to come and chill and vibe and talk about a little bit of anything, like let me know like what's popping. We talk about the Diddy case. We did a little bit of sports within these 50 minutes I've been live. Like we just dibble and dabble into different things. And the more you guys talk in the chat and questions and things that you might want to say, yeah, we could talk about it. You feel me? Like, this is a channel where you could come and vibe out and have a conversation. We might be talking about this, that. Like I changed the topics. It's not gonna really stay on one topic. I like to talk about a lot of little things. You know what I mean? Like I talked about the minimum wage down here, how Florida's set up. Sometimes I like to hear in the chat from you, like where your state is, how the minimum wage is, the weather, like little shit. Start like normal conversations. You'd be surprised to start getting feedback inside the chat. Like, oh shit, you from here, you from here. Like, how the minimum wage, how this, it builds up a conversation inside the chat. And then that makes me have more topics to talk about. So I want to start bringing that more to this page, um, where it's going to be more of me asking the chat questions, so I can build up from that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what's the weather in your state? Like, what's the taxes in your state? What's the minimum wage in your state? You know what I mean? Like a lot of shit. You feel me? Like we gonna talk about a lot of shit, like the uncovered news type shit too. Like any shootings happen. You know what I mean? Like mayor, like you know what I mean, your Congress, like what's going on, like weed being legalized. We talked about weed being legalized on here. If I go back up north, weed legal, to just walk around and smoke. I remember when I grew up north. You know what I mean, like you couldn't smoke, man. You cops see you even look like you smoking bud, they pulling up on you. So I'm used to that. I'm still used to that. You know what I mean? So if I gotta move back up north, like that shit gonna be different walking around, be able to smoke. I'm like, damn, you can just walk around and smoke, cops don't fuck with you. Like that shit. It's a whole different type of ball game. You know what I mean? It's way different than it was when I like originally lived there. I went up there to visit, you know what I mean? But living up, I'm like, damn, this shit way different. So, like I said, this normal life shit, what's going on in your life, your health wise, like anything, yeah, like that's talk. Like that's what this YouTube channel is about, just talking. I'm bringing it back to originally like how I used to just run it. Like, yo, normal conversations, like what's popping with you. If you got a YouTube channel, something that you want to promote, let me know. Let me know what kind of content you guys fuck with, any food reviews, you know what I mean? Like sport content. Let me know in the chat, like, what y'all rock with. Start have a conversation so I can know like what y'all like to talk about. That's kind of how I'm gonna go off it. Like, what do you guys in the chat like to talk about? I talk about my little things in my YouTube channels I watch and little shit like that I can think of, but a lot of shit like, yo, what y'all watch? You know what I mean? What's a movie that people checked out? You know what I mean? Just having like conversation. Like any new movies anybody checked out on this bitch? Like any new shows, any movies people been checking out? Like, everybody hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, yo. We just having a conversation here. Random conversation. Anybody want to build? Drop some questions inside the motherfucking chat. You know what I mean? Drop some questions and we can build off this shit real quick. Been live for over 53 minutes. Everybody hit the like button, yo. See, I need to keep my rich. I'm about to start jotting down little things to little topics and shit. I'm gonna start coming live. Like I said, this is a random live. This was supposed to be a quick ass live. Um, so I just want to come on here real fast, y'all, and conversate with the YouTube people in here. You know what I mean? YouTube family. But I'm actually about to get the hell up out of here, especially anybody be watching me. I might come back here with some conversations and, like different topics, and we'll go from there. You know what I mean? So everybody came through, hit that like button, definitely appreciate it.